Hey there, creepy peeps, and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing another try an episode video. Really quick though, before I get into this, I want to say thank you to my creepy patron peeps for your support of my channel. Thank you so much. If you want to find out the perks to being a creepy patron peep, you can follow that link in the description. Now I've just decided like Tuesdays are like another free space day. They don't have like a clever name like Weird Wednesday or anything like that, so I always say like welcome to another Weird Wednesday, stale movie review, whatever, and I have nothing to say on Tuesdays. It's annoying. So if you saw the last time I did this, which I will link up here, I'm calling try an episode. I don't know, it's just, it describes what it is. Basically what I'm doing is I'm taking two shows that I have never watched before and watching the first episode of each one and then comparing the two. Give a quick review of each episode and then at the end compare the two and decide which one, you know, if I had to just pick one to finish watching, which one would I pick? The last time I did this, it was on the request of a creepy patron peep. I guess it's something that booktubers do, like try a chapter sort of thing. And I thought I would do it again because one of my other creepy patron peeps, she is listed as Miko on my little patron list, suggested Channel Zero to me. So I figured, well, why not pick another show to try an episode of, and then I'll do like a comparison. So thank you, Miko, for suggesting Channel Zero. So let's get into it. So Channel Zero is an American horror anthology television series created by Nick and Tosca and first premiered on the Sci-Fi Channel in fall of 2016. The storylines for the show are based on popular creepypastas, the first season called Candle Cove. The premise for Candle Cove follows a child psychologist who returns to his hometown to determine if his brother's disappearance is connected to a series of similar events and a bizarre children's television show that aired at the same time. Right, so let's get into what I liked about this first episode of the Candle Cove season. What I liked. So first and foremost, I just have to say I love the idea of basing each of the seasons on creepypastas. I feel like it was such a clever way to incorporate like popular internet culture into like mainstream television. Really creative. It's especially nice to see because it doesn't have anything to do with Slender Man, because I feel like anytime anyone wants to make like, hey, let's use like a creepy internet like pop culture figure in our movie or TV show. Oh, Slender Man. Like Slender Man is the only scary internet legend. It's nice to see something that's not Slender Man. There is some kid-on-kid violence in this first episode, which always like makes it a little bit hard to watch for me for whatever reason. Seeing children be as violent as adults is definitely terrifying, but it made the story more interesting in kind of a tragic sort of way. You can tell in this very first episode that the show does not pull any punches. So, I mean, that's nice to see. It definitely makes me want to watch more, you know, that knowing they're not holding back on anything. And I do have to talk about the like little monster guy that you see, the monster that you see at the very end of the episode, pretty much, who I am affectionately calling Teeth Man.
What do you want?
I've only watched the first episode, so I don't know if he has a name or a proper name. He manages to be both utterly terrifying and kind of funny at the same time, like he's literally just made of teeth. It's like a scarier version of the Tooth Fairy than we got in Darkness Falls. Like, now on to what I didn't like about Channel Zero. What I didn't like. I feel like there were one too many plot twists for the first episode. And, like, to my understanding, there's only 6 episodes, I think, of this first season, so I guess I kind of understand where they have to fit a whole lot more in because they don't have like 10-12 episodes to develop everything. But I feel like I just wanted them to ease up a little more on the plot twist because it just laid out so much onto the table in that first episode. It was like going on a first date with somebody that you like met online or met on an app or something, like you just whip their dong out during dinner. That's what this episode felt like. In other words, it was too much, too soon. That being said though, let's talk about Sense8. Sense8 is an American sci-fi drama web television series created by Lana and Lily Wachowski, I hope I said that right, and J. Michael Straczynski, I hope I said that right, created for Netflix. The first season of the show became available on Netflix in summer of 2015. The story follows 8 strangers from different cultures in different parts of the world who become mentally and emotionally linked. The 8 are, quote, birthed, unquote, by a woman who kills herself to avoid capture by a man named Whispers. They soon realize Whispers is after them now too. All right, let's get into what I liked about Sense8. What I liked, really loved the diverse cast. So not only like in skin color and cultural background, but like sexual orientation as well. I also got like tons of feminist vibes from the first episode. I know you all are all just clicking off of this video now as soon as I said the F word, but you got like the Korean CFO who is like clearly so done with that patriarchal society. The Indian student slash graduate slash can't remember if she's still in school or she's out of school, who is so over arranged marriages. You have the trans woman who is so over labels. Like, I'm here for it, honestly. I loved it. Sorry if I can't remember everybody's name. So speaking of that, let's get into what I didn't like about Sense8. Like there was way too much for one episode again. So we have those 8 people that are all introduced in the first episode, which is why I can't remember anybody's name. It felt like a lot. I felt like I should have, even if I wasn't reviewing the show, I feel like I should have been taking detailed notes because it's like I can't remember a single character's name except for Whispers, and that's only because I wrote it in the summary and they don't actually say, I don't think they actually say his name in the first episode. I just know it because of the summary. Anyways, let's compare these two. So if I had to only pick one to continue watching, I think I'm gonna go with Sense8. Although if I really think about it, it honestly could be a draw. I had the same problem with both. I just felt like there was too much in the first episode, like it was a little overwhelming. And I felt that about both shows, so neither stood out as being worse than the other. So that's good. So like in that sense, they're on level playing fields. And they are both definitely creative and kind of like away from the norm of what we're seeing on TV a lot. So I would love to support both shows for doing something different and being unique and especially inclusive with Sense8. In the comment section, if you've watched either of these shows, let me know what you think about them. Let me know if I should continue to watch them both. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here and become a creepy peep today, and ring that notification bell to be notified every time a video of mine goes live or anytime I go live. I do post videos Monday through Friday, just so you know. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye.